Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. Yes, He will. Thank you, Jesus. What a beautiful morning. I know. It's a little different. But you know, every Saturday morning cannot be the same. But every morning, Saturday morning, I want you and I want your neighbor, I want your friends to realize that this is the Clara Luper Show. Hey, we started off a little different here, but the reason that we started off a little different, I mean, we can make excuses, but the most important thing is that you're listening, that you're paying attention. 672-1220 is our number. We expected you to call, and we expect you to call, but this is a very special Saturday morning. Great things happen when you listen to the Clara Luper Show. Great things will continue to happen if you go by hometown IGA, 23rd and Northeast Martin Luther King there. If you miss the hometown IGA at 23rd and Martin Luther King, then something's wrong with your driving ability. But then we'll worry about that later on. But then we can brag also on Gates Barbershop, located there at 2609 North Martin Luther King. We can brag on Chauncey Charadina's Daycare Center. But the big thing is that we're bragging because you're listening to today's show. Exciting things will continue to happen. We didn't get on the train, but we are hoping that you're on this listening train. If you're going down there to Texas, don't worry about it. We are live. We are in beautiful living color. We are proud of the Dungy influence. We are proud of so many things that we will continue to brag about in the next 30 minutes. I need your help, though. I'm trying to spell some words, and mom's not here, but she's at home. I know she's waiting on me. But I need your help in spelling this word. I need your help in spelling the word discipline. I need your help in spelling the word attention. Your help in spelling the word respect. Your help in spelling the word challenge. You know, every Saturday, every time we're on, I tell you to get your pencil and a piece of paper ready. But today is it's going to be tough because we got some great prizes that we will be sharing with you if you can spell these words correctly. Obedience. We need to spell selfish. We need to spell intelligence. We need to spell responsibility. And I'm going to need your help on it. So 672-1220. Give us a call out here. Alexa, double check on me. But then I know that you've had a great time. I know that you've relaxed. I know that now that cup of uh, Dungy, what is that again?
Old school reunion, old fashioned church service.
I thought everybody was on the train to Texas.
Oh, not today.
Not today. When is that?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know.
But I'm not on that train.
You're not on that train, but you're on the Clara Luper listening train. Hey, you know, something about you guys from Dungy. Now you having an old-fashioned church service?
We've already had it. We had it Thursday,
Uh-huh.
August the 2nd at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Israel Temple CME Church. And it was great.
It was. Who's the main speaker there? Was that
Well,
one of
let
our-
me just kind of tell you a little bit about it.
Okay.
Okay. We started the old-fashioned gospel church service with opening remarks by yours truly, Donetta Stark.
Uh-oh.
And I'm a member of the class of 1966 of Dungy High School.
1966. Okay, done it.
Right, and we kicked it off with the praise and worship.
Uh-huh.
And the praise and worship started off by the Dungy All School Reunion Community Fellowship Choir.
Okay, I've heard about that group.
Oh, yeah. And
Thank you for not inviting me to be a member of the choir, but that's cool. I can I can understand that. But
Yes,
then I know that there's some great voices there. I know there's some great
great,
time.
great
Great,
voices,
yeah.
great musicians.
Hmm.
We had a great time.
Okay.
Great directors. Mary Miller started it off directing. Come and go with me to my father's house.
Uh,
I got a new home in glory, and glory, hallelujah.
okay.
And then Rita Beasley King kicked it off with a great welcome to all the Dungy Tigers.
Baby Rita.
Baby Rita.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
she did a great job. And then we had other selections. We'll understand it better by and by. Talk about a child that loves the Lord.
Yeah.
And then we had the introduction of speaker. Our first speaker was the dynamic Bishop Wilbert C. Mosley of the class of
60.
1966.
Yes. Okay. I can remember Brother Beasley. What? He's a bishop now.
Bishop Wilbert C. Mosley, yes,
Mm-hmm.
he's a bishop, and he did a dynamic job. He talked about the foundation for success, and he said that your foundation for success is Christ.
Definitely.
Yeah, and he said you make plans for your life. God has a plan for your life, but you also make choices for your life.
Now.
And he was really dynamic. And the choir gave us many beautiful selections with Tanya Clayton Rivers and Simetta Simmons Mixon and Mary Miller, Kenia Sanderson, Florence Lawson. We just had a dynamic time. And then we also had a word from one of the youngest ministers who is a descendant of one of the classes, Efeldus Anderson's son, Reverend Rodney Payne.
Okay. Let's see. Payne.
Payne.
Okay.
Remember Theodis and
Yeah.
Kenneth
Right. Okay.
Payne? Well, okay, this is their nephew, Kenneth's son, and Theodos's nephew.
Okay.
So he gave a beautiful word. He talked about the focus on the family. He talked about how the families used to be
Used to
and
be.
how God wants us to love one another as he loves us. Then he closed with 3 points. He said you have to live the gospel, share the gospel, and protect the gospel.
And protect the gospel.
And protect the gospel.
I wonder what he meant by that.
And when he said protect the gospel, as Christians, we have to stand up for what we believe and let everybody know that we are a child of God. And that way you protect the gospel. You don't let anybody run the gospel down. So
Yeah.
this was very encouraging, and he did a dynamic job.
It's amazing to me how the many classes of Dungy High School were able to get together
Hmm.
to make this a memorable experience.
It was a
And
very memorable experience.
hmm
And the choir was led by the dynamic Mentori LaQ Mitchell, excellent music director.
definitely mentor.
And also Gloria Anderson Ward was one of the musicians. And we had some other musicians.
You calling all these names like our most intelligent listening audience, like we know all of them.
Oh,
Some of us are aware of the many people that have come through Dungy High School, but
right.
then to see everybody to come back together is amazing, and it's better than a reunion. I think I'm trying to find the word that would best describe the feeling that I'm certain that everyone had during has knowing that this is going on.
Right.
Great things happen because of done. It's something that what did the teachers teach you out there? I mean, was it something special y'all did? Because I mean, Douglas High School, we have some special teachers that have come through. John Marshall High School, we had some special
Hmm.
teachers and people that have come through. Northeast,
Hmm.
every school has something, but it seems to be something different about those of you who attended Dungy High School.
Right, correct.
What can you say that
And
is?
one thing I can say, even with Miss Clara Luper, since I'm on the Clara Luper show,
Definitely
she
on it.
taught us to believe in ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and that we could do anything. And I remember one thing she taught us. She said, if you are a ditch digger, be the
Ditch
best
digger.
ditch digger that you can be. And
Oh.
that has always stayed with me. And we had many, many teachers represented that night. We were so happy to see them because it means a lot to have their support.
Well, I think not only having their support, but having your support as students from Dungy High School. I'm having a little problem here on the air today because I got these words I'm trying to spell, and that's discipline, attention, respect, challenge, obedience, and
Mhm.
doing your best.
Mhm.
And I think all of that comes, some of that comes from the Dungy High School roots. And
Okay.
so, kind of help me out there. I mean,
Help you
don't
out.
yeah, don't you want to spell it? I mean, there's some prizes involved here.
Well,
I
if
don't
you
think you,
want me to,
I
I
don't think you
will.
want to win a prize.
If
Let me
you want
find.
me to.
Let's see. Let's see. What's a difficult word here? Obedience. That's hard to spell.
Obedience.
Yes.
Obedience.
Girl, you done it. she she hit a winner. Okay, well,
Well, one
hang
thing
on.
too, they taught us that first of all we needed to learn to read and spell.
Uh huh.
We had many, many spelling bees.
Sure did.
So I don't say that I can spell every word,
Did
but
they?
I certainly will do my best to correct it if I can.
Well, no doubt about it. Hey, I appreciate it. You can hang on the line, or you can give me a call back right after the show, and
Okay.
I'll let you know what you've won. It's not much money, but it's some money.
Well, okay,
you know,
Kevin.
you know, you
You have a
know.
good day.
One thing about it, us at Dungy, those of us that came through Dungy, it didn't take a whole bunch of money to go to school,
Oh,
but
that's right.
it took a whole bunch of time, though,
That's
where the
correct.
teachers cared about us. The students, I mean, as students, we all cared about making sure that we did our best to make the best out of each and every student there.
That's
So
true.
I'm proud of you. Proud of
Okay.
what you're doing. All right?
All right. You have a great day.
It's got to be good. I'm not going to too many garage sales, but
Okay.
but with this that you won today, you will be able to go to a great garage sale. Okay?
Okay.
I was anticipating mom to call in, and to be a part of the show, but we kind of working with it as we can,
Okay.
because this is Saturday morning. This is a special Saturday morning. By
Very special.
by now you call that neighbor, call that friend. You got your pencil ready. We got obedience spelled correctly. Let me mark that one off.
Okay.
Okay. And some more coming on. So I'm gonna catch couple more callers
Okay. Well,
and go
thank
from there.
you.
Love you dearly.
Love
Hey,
you.
you know what?
What's that?
I'm so proud of everything that has come through Dungy, and
Well,
it's
great.
amazing how great the young people have been, how great the young people are that have attended Dungy High School, and how great their kids are.
Yes.
You think a little Payne? I can't think of little Kenneth Payne's baby actually giving a sermon. I bet that was exciting.
It was very exciting.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
Good things will continue to happen.
All right.
672.
Goodbye.
Okay. See, no, no, it ain't goodbye. I gotta get. Wait. Leave your phone number there with Lex,
Okay.
and
I
I'll
sure
get with
will.
you. 672-1220 is our number out here at KTLV, because we want you to continue to be a part of today's programming, today's show, to continue to be a part of the great things that will be happening. It's going to be a whole bunch of good announcements that will be coming across that we will be sharing with you. But the best thing that we're going to share with you today is that you're listening to the show. Quarter to 10, we got it going on, and we somehow or other it's all going to fit in together. Why do you know? Why am I saying that? Because it is a fact. It will fit in together. We are joining with the Porter family. We're joining with the other families that have experienced some tragedies this week. But we're trying to find some encouragement here that we can share with you. Roosevelt Milton, I'm glad that you did a good job over there in Clinton. The NAACP continues to grow. No matter what you say, no matter how you say what you say, the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, is still working to make our lives better. I say our lives because when you get into a problem, when you have a problem, first thing you think of, well, let me call the NAACP. And there's a many a call that has come through mom's phone, it's come through my phone, it's come through Roosevelt's phone, it's come through a lot of people's phones that work in the NAACP, and it's not because of the problem, but because they need some help solving that problem. You can help that by becoming a member. Great things will continue to happen. Good morning, caller. How are you doing? Welcome to this, the Clara Luper Show.
Well, good morning, Calvin, and how are you?
I am totally fantastic. I
So
wish I.
fine, and I want to say hello to everyone that's listening to us this morning,
Mhm.
listening to the radio show, and I hope that they have had a wonderful week. And I want to remind all of the parents with children, that's going back to school, that
Getting close.
yesterday and today and tomorrow you all can buy tax-free clothes. You don't have to pay tax on them.
Oh,
But now
you
they
had to
have,
bring that up, didn't you? I'm trying to get these words spelled, Mrs. Hunter.
well, I
The
understand that
discipline,
you have called
attention.
in, and the words that you have are important words,
Uh-huh.
Calvin, and they really mean a number of things to people in our daily lives because each word that you say should be a part of our daily living. Discipline must be a part of our daily living,
Okay, and paying attention.
and paying attention must be a part of their daily living, and especially when you're in school.
Oh, good.
And all of those words, I hope somebody will write them down. And then when they go to school, that they will look at them and say that I'm going to apply each of these words to my daily life. Because if I'm succeed, I must succeed with those words that Calvin had on his program in August, the first Saturday in August. Because each of those words, Calvin, apply to our lives as we go from day to day in our world of work. We must consider each of those because we have to get along with each other. We have to respect each other. We must discipline ourselves to policies of our city, our home, and our state and nation. So those words are important words. And I'm sure you're going to get some callers who will come in.
I am
If
certain
they
also.
do not know how to spell them, I hope they'll write them down, look them up, and really, Calvin, look up the meaning of them.
Good.
Because we have one thing in the NACP on Monday nights, we have our meeting on Monday nights.
Uh-huh.
And we have one specific rule, and it's one of the words that you have. And do you remember what that word is, Calvin?
I would say respect.
No, it's discipline,
Discipline.
discipline, discipline.
All
Now,
right.
that is one of our mottos
That's another
in our
word.
NACP meeting.
Mhm.
Discipline, discipline, discipline.
Well, Mrs. Hunter, this has been, I know this has been a challenging time for you. We're getting ready to start back to school, as you mentioned. Are there any suggestions that you could give to the parents? Any suggestions that you can give to the students that will be going back to school here in not Oklahoma, not just Oklahoma City, but in any of the schools across our state?
Calvin, I really want to say that, as I just mentioned, the words that you gave is a history for all of the kids. And if they would write those words down, and I hope that you'll give them to them again before you end your radio program,
Yes, ma'am.
and let them be a part of their lives in entering school. And if they would just adopt those words, Calvin, I'm sorry that I can't remember all of them.
Well, let me help you out. Discipline,
Discipline,
attention,
you need that.
attention.
you-
Pay attention where you're paying
And paying
attention.
attention to your teacher when they're in class.
Respect,
Respect
self-respect.
not only your teachers, respect your fellow man, your friends, and your peers.
And this is what I like. One here, a challenge, where you in school where you
And,
accept the challenge.
That's
that's
right.
there.
Accept the challenge.
Uh-huh.
Don't be satisfied with just any little thing.
Uh-huh.
They said, "Oh, I don't want to do that because it's hard." No, it's a challenge. Education is a challenge. Accept that challenge and say, "I think I can do it. I'm sure I can do it," and you will do
We'll
it.
do it.
Accept challenges.
Okay. All right. Well, you
You have
ready?
another one?
Yes, I do. I have doing your best. And how do you know when you've done your best?
Uh,
How can you
right.
tell
No
them?
one. In my classroom, I had this philosophy: no one, never. You never fail. You
Mhm.
just stop trying. So that's the only way that you can succeed
Guess what?
is continuing to try. Don't stop trying. No
Okay.
one never fails.
Well,
They
I got.
just stop trying.
What about this one? Intelligence.
Intelligence,
Yes.
that is received through all of the processes of our educational system.
Uh-huh.
Paying attention, being disciplined, meeting our challenges, and wanting to do more than ask. If they ask you to do one problem, do two. Ask you to do two problems, do four.
Wow,
Let things be a challenge.
that sounds too challenging now. If you give me I can think of some of the teachers that I've had the opportunity to be in their classroom. Sometimes I didn't want to be in their classroom. I'm thinking of Dr. Todd. I'm thinking of Mrs. Parks, and thank goodness I wasn't in your classroom. But the challenges that you teachers present to the students is something different here. I mean, I'm wondering how can we, those of us who are listening to the show, who are part of the show, how can we help the teachers in today's school system? Is there a way, anything we can do for that, even though we're not in the school system? What am I saying? Somebody, you know what I'm saying out there. How can we help the teachers do a better job?
Well, Calvin, to help teachers do a better job, that is something that comes within. You must want, as a teacher, you must want to do a better job. I want to do a better job tomorrow than I did yesterday. I want to do a better job than I did day before yesterday. I want to have a better challenge for my children tomorrow than I had yesterday. And a teacher must want to motivate them. See what motivations do I have. I'll try this method of teaching. Then I'll try another method of teaching to see what method that the children love and catch on.
But
And if the teacher will try that,
I think
that has to come within yourself.
teachers from Langston University that have gone through Langston University, they seem to be accepting the challenges. They seem to be motivating the kids more. Am I bragging too much on Langston, or do you think Langston
No,
is making a difference?
I'm a Langston graduate, and I think that's so very, very much.
Mm-hmm.
And, they said, well, when the kid comes, well, I said this, when a kid walk into your classroom, I consider a child, when they walk in my room, you are my child. And you consider me as a baby coming into the world. This baby is coming to the world. He knows nothing about the world. And the mother has to teach him everything. And everything that child learns from birth to 6 years old, he has learned that from their parents. And that's the way it is in the classroom. Consider when a person walks into your classroom, he's a baby walking into your classroom. He knows nothing
Well,
about the subject that you're
we,
teaching.
we're getting close to that time of
And
the
you
year again.
must teach him the things that he should know about the thing that you're teaching.
Okay.
And find motivated ways for him to learn it and accept it. You know, my kids, I used to give tests, and most people hate to take tests. But I let my kids know that when I give them a test, I'm not giving them a test to see if they pass or see if they fail. I give a test for one specific reason.
What is that reason,
And
Mrs.
that
Hunter?
reason is to see how much you remember and how much you can relate about the things that we have talked about in class. And if I have questions and you are failing these questions, then I have failed you. You have not
Well,
communicated
you're an
with
old
you
school teacher.
that you know.
You're not this kind of teacher that teaches it in today's society. I don't know if that's the reason that they give tests now, but then
But
old
that should
school
be the
teachers.
purpose of any
Uh-huh.
test, Calvin,
Mm-hmm.
to find out if that student has learned what you have attempted to teach him. Not to give a test to see if he's failing or passing. And if he flunks one of your tests, you said, I need to take another look
Well,
at my teaching.
Well-
Because these principles, he have not learned them. These principles, he did not remember them. Not that, oh, well, he don't know anyway. He made an F, so next time he'll make a D. Next time he'll make a C. Next time he'll make a F. That's not my teaching. And I taught so that my kids love to take a test.
well,
Love
we
it. Just
we,
have
we
give us
will
a test
we
today.
will we will
They
continue.
wanted to know how much that they would remember on the things that we talked about in class. They would want
Well-
to take a test.
Well, we will continue with this discussion during the rest of the school year because it's going to be a long year. I know that we can help here on the Clara Luper Show. We can help the teachers. We can help the students.
And
But right now-
we do at the Freedom Center. If they need help, we meet on Monday nights. And
Mhm.
we'll be happy for them to come on Monday night at 6 o'clock. We will help the students with math,
Well-
reading, history, and spelling.
Well, as the time runs down, Mrs. Hunter, my heart is heavy, and I want to let the Porter family know that we too will miss Sister Jewel Porter, because I think back when we were with the NAACP again. There we go through where Tennessee State is, and we had an opportunity to meet her, to meet Attorney Porter. And then they came here to the city, and Joel and Melvin Jr.
Right,
and
right.
all other little porters that are here. They're making a difference in our community.
That's right. And
and
our
then-
heartfelt sympathy go out to them.
And one thing Sister Jewel always did, she had respect. She had discipline. And she taught it to the kids. She taught it to her kids. She taught about doing your best. So you look at little Melvin. You look at even Melvin, the attorney Melvin, the Senator Melvin. You'll see that she inspired and she motivated all of us to do the very best that we could. That's what we got to do. Even though we're not in the school system, let's do that. I'm running short on time, Mrs. Hunter, but
Bye
then
now, and
Oklahoma
I'll
City,
see you
we
at church
missing
on
you.
Sunday.
Okay. What church you gonna see me at?
I'm going to see you at
Fifth
Fifth
Street?
Street, and I'm going to be at First AME. Bye now.
Okay. Fifth Street Baptist Church, we invite you to come to be a part of it. Great things will continue to happen to you. We've thrown some words out here to sort of motivate you, words to challenge you. If you're getting ready to go to school, we want you to look up the meaning of these words and take that responsibility with you. I have to say a special thank you to one of our county commissioners who came by and brought some flowers by the house for Mom. And I'm talking about Ben Ronhard, the county commissioner, and he took the time out of his busy schedule to come by there. Wasn't any politics involved. He was just coming by to show his love and his respect. But then special things will happen. Special things continue to happen. Happy birthday song is getting ready. Oh, have no fear. The people I ran into at the service station the other day, they can't sing. This is a sample of what it'll be. But happy birthday goes out to a young lady named Bonita, a young lady named Sean. Uh, there's a young lady that's getting ready for her birthday. Lee Etta is coming up. But happy birthday. Go on, Kelvin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sean. Happy birthday, Bonita. Happy birthday, Leanna. But most importantly, may you, may you have many, many more. This has been Calvin Luper, Live in Color. And thank you for not inviting me to be a part of the choir. But then time will come. Great things will happen. Let's make this a beautiful week. Let's don't get in trouble. Don't shoot nobody. Don't cut nobody. But learn something. Discipline, attention, obedience, and do your very best. We love you. Well, I got to copyright that thing. Okay.
And we'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Clara Luper Show. Join Sister Clara Luper here each and every Saturday from 9 until 10. And until next Saturday, may God bless you.
And the views and opinions expressed on the preceding program were not necessarily those of AM Radio 1220 KTLV.